make yourself more than just a man if you devote yourself to an ideal, and you become something else entirely.
We get a shot of Barry looking at some red glow. At first I thought it was him looking at someone running in the speed lab until I saw the background. He is in that relaxing room that Star Labs has. This could be Red Death causing a red storm. We get a Joe and Barry moment here. Since it is the final season, we may end up getting a lot of Joe and Barry emotional moments like we did back in season 1. I was watching Canada Graph's stream earlier today or yesterday depending on when this video releases. None of us could figure out who this person is. But based on this image it appears to be a glass-made railgun. If any of you know, then feel free to comment it below. I think this forest scene is in Barry's head. It could be Dreamer that is contacting him, since there is a scene later that proves it is not Grodd. It is either that or someone else with mind or dream-related powers. Barry wakes up here with a worried or scared look on his face. It could be Dreamer trying to ask him to save her. Because we don't usually see Barry having nightmares. This scene here is where Barry asks Grodd for help. Not Grodd asking Barry for help. Barry needs Grodd to help him fight the Dream Powers villain. Aside from the date over the scene, I think the Rogue War leads to Star Labs. And we end up getting a fight in Star Labs. Either that or another lab, since this looks like lab or engineering equipment that got destroyed. Pied Piper is asking the Flash for help. I do not think the Dream villain is after the Pied Piper. I think the rogues are the ones targeting him. He is outnumbered, so he needs Flash to help him even the odds. Not even sure what is even going on in this image. I know that is Captain Boomerang, but that is about it. If you have a theory, then comment it below. I am not sure why Iris is out in the field next to Flash. The secret identity issue. She is using the Star Labs gun that we have been seeing since Flash Season 2. The vehicle behind the Flash says Cord on it. This is a reference to Ted Cord. Who is the Blue Beetle? I do not think Blue Beetle will show up, since there is a Blue Beetle movie next year. The cryo chamber that Caitlin was in last season is now in Star Labs. I think this scene is from the first episode of the season. As they need Star Labs equipment, and it will be only a matter of time before Team Flash wonders where Caitlin is. I am not sure whose hand this is. It could be that the New Frost needs the cryo chamber to reload her ice powers or just to live. So we may end up seeing her go into the cryo chamber at the end of every episode or so. Or earlier if she gets wounded in battle. Earlier I mentioned a Dream villain. This image shows Joe holding a crying Cecile. So the Dream villain does attack Cecile. Or that Cecile can sense the Dream villain's power and it causes her head to hurt. This image has gold face, so the Rogue War might be a battle of 5 armies situation. Team Flash will take on both the Rogues and Gold Face people. The Rogues will be taking on the Gold Face people before Team Flash interrupts. This could be Iris, and this could be in the relaxing room at Star Labs. Which makes me think that my theory about a rogue fight in Star Labs is even more possible. This could be either Savitar's follower people or Cicada. Which means either Savitar's back or that Cicada is back. Tell me in the comments below which one you want to return. Or if this is an entirely new villain. I think that this person is the Dream villain that attacks Barry, Cecile, and Dreamer. He looks like a Halloween or Nightmare type of villain. Either that or one like Ragdoll. Barry is going to need his intelligence combined with the mind powers of Cecile and Dreamer to take this villain down. We see Chester at the main computer station in the command room of Star Labs. Due to the lighting, the Dream villain could be attacking him as well. I do not think it is the Rogues, since Star Labs must have a backup generator. Either the person hugging Barry is Sue Dearborn or it is Dreamer. If it is Dreamer, then this could be where she hugs him before leaving. Since she only came for the Dream villain situation. This final image could be where Barry first fights the dream villain, or it is the dream he was having. I could be completely wrong, but this trailer really has no lighting in Star Labs. It has to be connected and from same episode.
Time changes nearly everything, but the mission and the legend of the Batman lives on.